Hey guys, it's Miss Rex. I'm coming to you live from my house, and I'm going to talk to you about the parts of the instrument today. Okay, I've got my friend the cello here, and we're going to start up here at the top. Okay, and this first part up here at the top is called the scroll. If you're familiar with things from history or social studies class, back in the old ancient times, they didn't have books that opened and closed like this. They rolled them and rolled them back in. Okay, and so that's why the scroll looks like this. You can even go and Google the scroll, and sometimes people have had theirs carved into like dragons and stuff. That's really cool. All right, but ours are just looking like the old ancient manuscripts. Okay, now you have 4 pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not turn these. Okay, did you hear me? Don't let brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, anyone, unless they're a professional string player, turn these, because this is how things get broken. And strings on a string instrument, not a guitar, but violin, viola, cello, bass, are a lot more expensive than they are on a guitar. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now, the pegs live in the peg box, okay? And if you can see in there, I'm not sure if you can see, woo, there's some colors in there. And that's how we know which strings go where. And you can see how the strings are wound around the pegs, okay? Really important. Now, there's a little piece of raised black wood here, and my gigglers are gonna, it's called the nut, okay? Giggle that out. Okay, it's just like nuts and bolts, y'all, not, acorns, okay? And this is a really important piece of equipment on our instrument because the nut keeps the strings from laying flat against the fingerboard. If we didn't have this raised up piece of black wood up here, the strings would go boom or bzz, they wouldn't work, okay? So we need him so that we can go. All right, importante. Okay, now, next thing, I'm holding on to the neck, okay? As you're getting instrument in and out of the case, picking it up off the floor, cellos and basses, putting it in the case all the time, hold on to the neck. Don't choke it, but hold on to the neck, okay? Now, long piece of black wood right here, okay? This is where we put our fingers. It is called the fingerboard. Oh, that was a hard one, okay? So there you go. All right, now these are those are the strings, okay? Upper bout. See these curved pieces of wood here? Really important. Next week in class, or when we all get our instruments, I'm going to say take your left hand and put it on the upper bout. Do this, not, okay, don't be that kid, all right? You're smarter than that, so put it on the upper bout. All right, moving on down. Yes, there are lower bouts. We really don't grab those cellos and basses. That would be weird, okay? All right, moving on down. This piece of yellow wood here that's in the middle, or white, is called the bridge. It holds up the strings going all the way across the instrument, and it is not glued on. If for some reason your bridge falls off, please bring the instrument to us or to the music store, and we'll put it back on for you. Do not let Dad go out to the garage and get the super glue. Bad idea. Your instrument will be ruined, okay? Do not do that. If your bridge breaks into a million pieces, that's a bad thing. It can cost between $75 and $150 to get that fixed. So when you're carrying your instrument, especially my cello friends, be careful. I often tell my cello students to keep their hands this way just to kind of protect it when you carry it, okay? All right, now we have the speakers of our instrument right here. These are the sound holes. They're supposed to look like cursive letter Fs from back in the old ancient days, okay? But they're speakers. If we didn't have these, your instrument wouldn't make any sound, okay? Inside your instrument, there is a little wooden, looks like a stick inside of there. It is not glued in. It is the sound post. When we play, oh, that's not how we play. When we play, the sound rattles around on that stick and it shoots out the speakers and it sounds amazing. Okay, so that's what it's there for. These are the C bouts. See how it looks like a letter C? We need this for when we use our bow and you pull it, because if you didn't have this here, you'd run into the side of the wood. So they had to put something there so you can move your bow. All right, moving on down. We have the tail piece. It's at the bottom of the instrument. It's the tail, like the tail of a dog. Wag, wag, wag. These little buttons here are fine tuners. This is what we will tune your instrument with most of the time, and what you will learn how to tune your instrument with towards the end of this school year. At the very bottom, or very end of our instrument, we have the end pin for cellos and basses, and we have an end button for violins and violas. I have gone very fast, but I've told you a little bit about the parts and what to do and what not to do. And so now you'll be ready when you have your parts of the instrument test. I'll catch you later. Bye.